And then there were five amazing EDC knives, each a champion in their own price category, but there can only be one grand champion. And on that note, greetings YouTubians, and welcome back to Wayne's Sharp World, where today we crown an overall champion for 2023 between these five knives right here: the CJRB Pyrite, the Civivi Vision FG, the Kizer Militaw, the Vosteed Thunderbird, and the Kunwu Padre. Every single one of these knives, there's no loser in this video, guys. Let's be clear. Throughout my entire award ceremony all week long, there has been no losers. There's been nothing but great knives. But there can be only one, and today we're going to figure that out. And I'm just going to simply pull one away at a time, explain why it's not moving on, and we will get down to two, and we will pick a champion. But before I get into this, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in today. It's been another great year for the channel, filled with a lot of growth. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Like 60 to 70% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed to me. Just simply hitting that subscribe button does so much for the channel. I can do so much more, and I greatly appreciate it. For all of you that are subscribed, you guys rock. For any of you that don't, you still rock, but you would rock more if you subscribed. So thank you all very much. Let's get into this. Let's pick a winner, and the first one coming off the board. Now, this may be an easy pick based off price, but I am going to take away... I'm going to take away the CJRB Pyrite first, not because, I mean, yes, it's kind of common in when you get into a situation like this where maybe the most budgie knife goes off the table first. It's not because this knife is not amazing. Like, the action, the feel, everything, for 50 bucks, it is the best knife of the year for 50 bucks. But it's just, it's really hard. It's really hard for something like the budget Pyrite to go up and, you know, throw punches with these guys. Now, if I had the premium Pyrite, that's a little different, but we're not talking about the premium Pyrite. We're talking about the $50 Pyrite. So on that note, the CJRB Pyrite had a phenomenal year, and this is where it ends. A champion in its own category, but not an overall champion of the year. And who's next? Who is next? You know, the Vosteed Thunderbird, while I love it, truly, easily one of my favorite knives of the year. It was kind of just a tweak on the original Thunderbird. They made it smaller. So while it was technically, you know, I would consider whenever they take one model and make it smaller or bigger, anything from a size difference, I do consider that a new model, so to say, even though it is kind of just a, you know, a replica, but a dimmed down version. But it's not the exact same. It's not just a different blade material or a different handle material. This is a different knife to me, and it was super, super, super impressive. Still love it. Not going anywhere for a very long time because the Thunderbird in general is one of my favorite EDC knife designs right now. I'm really in love with this thing. But like I said, it's not the first Thunderbird. So just because it is, you know, kind of just a smaller version of an already great knife, yeah, that's really the only reason. But man, oh man, it's still amazing. And they are available, which is kind of crazy to me. Okay, so we got the Thunderbird off the table. Now there's three. Do I go Padre? Do I go Militaw? Do I go Vision FG? What do I do here? This is where it gets really, really tough. It was hard enough to take the Thunderbird off the table. Boy, oh boy. It's not going to be the Padre. The Padre is staying. These two. We're going to go Vision FG. That's really hard because the Vision FG is just... It was so unique. It could easily be knife of the year in the entire category, or of the entire, you know, of all the price categories. But yeah, I'm gonna pull it off. And really all that comes down to is I just like these two a little more. That's literally it. There's no drawbacks to this knife. There's no drawbacks to any of these knives. I'm just kind of going in order of what impressed me and what I carried the most. I carried both of these knives a little more, just a little more than the Vision FG. The Vision FG still has a lot of pocket time in my future, but yeah, for the purposes of this video and my true honest feelings, the Vision FG is off the table. And now we have two. And this is where you could literally flip a coin. because you have the Militaw that is just, in all honesty, one of the best Kizers I've ever handled. It could potentially be my favorite Kizer ever. I just love the design. I love the lines. I love the fidget factor. I love the deployment methods. I love the fact that there's more of these coming. It was confirmed to me that there is more runs of these coming, so be excited about that. I don't want to give away too many details, but yeah, there's some really exciting things coming for the Militaw. That's a great thing. And then you have the Padre, which this thing is just an absolute stunner. Yeah, it is. It's just incredible. Vanex steel, this detailed milled titanium, this amazing diamond texture, Damascus pivot collars, so many amazing. This blade shape, this thing is an absolute banger of a knife in general. But for $299, that is a massive value for this knife. You have to handle a lot of knives to really understand just how great the Padre is for $299. It is just absolutely insane for $299. And for that reason, the Militaw is being taken off the table, but you will see more of the Militaw. It is a phenomenal knife. Like I said, it's not going anywhere in the EDC community. You're going to see a lot more of these. But Militaw takes second, and that does make the Kunwu Padre Wayne Sharp World Knife of the Year winner for 2023. And guys, what I want to emphasize with the Padre is value. And like I said earlier, value can be a great knife for $50, but value can also be a knife like this for $299 because, and like I said before, you gotta handle a lot of knives to really understand how good this is. You gotta handle a Koenig Arius. You've gotta handle a few like semi-custom CNC machine knives from smaller makers to really understand just how good this Padre is. I honestly put this up there with the Koenig Arius in terms of fit, finish, feel. The heat treat on this Vanex is incredible. Kunwu does a fantastic job with the heat treat on their steels. They do everything right. And for $299, I really hope they keep it that good. I don't want to see the Padre back for $400. I hope they keep this going because Kunwu has some really good things going on right now. They pay attention to all the details. They keep the prices reasonable for what they are. And $299 for this Padre. I don't even know if these are available right now. I think they were available for quite a while too. This was not like a small drop and they're gone and everyone's left mad. These were available for a very long time. I was late to the party on this. I bought the only drawback with buying from Kunwu, if you haven't yet, you can potentially get Kunwu from some retailers within the States. But if you order direct from Kunwu, it takes a long time to get it. Like it took me over, I think, 2 to 3 weeks to get this knife. And when you spend $299 on something, you're like, okay, when's it going to get here? When's it going to get here? I'm tired of waiting. I need it. So yes, I get that. It can be a drawback, but you know what? Again, for $299 for this knife, it is worth the wait. Everything about it, ergos, action, fit and finish, design, it is such a complete package for me. I just love it. And there was just no way I couldn't give it to this Padre. There really isn't. Like I said, all the knives you saw on the table with this knife are all fantastic, amazing knives in their price category. But when you compare it to something like this, they just fall a little short because man, oh man. I mean, look at that right there. That's the pose. That's it. This Padre is so sick. It is definitely a lifetime piece for me, without a doubt, because it reminds me that there's still knives that can be made with superior, the utmost quality, and you don't have to pay $600, $700, even $500 for it. You can get something good for under $300, granted, basically $300, but $299 is just, it was too damn good not to give it to it. And that is it, guys. That is your Knife of the Year for 2023 From Wayne Sharp World, at least, the Kunwu Padre. Let me know what you guys think of this choice. Would you have given it to another one of the knives? Have you handled the Padre? If you've handled the Padre, let me know what you think about it, because I have a feeling everyone who's handled this knife was thoroughly impressed with the action, the fit and finish. It's just a banger. That's why it's number one. That's why it's the champion. And that's it, guys. That is your best knives for 2023. I really hope you enjoyed it. I love bringing this series to you guys every stinking year, and I'm ready for 2024 because I got big things planned. I got something to show to you guys here, hopefully in January, that's going to be very, very exciting, I hope, to you all. It is to me, and outside of January, I got a whole year of content to bring to you guys, and I just want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and until the next one, I'm out.